Good morning, Snippets. So I'm running a little behind for work. You know how I do. But I'm gonna be here all day long, pretty much, except for during my French oral, which is today. I also have an extra credit Japanese essay due today that I'm gonna try and do by 5 o'clock. So we'll see if that happens or not. But I'm also gonna have a busy day because I have to edit 2 ALAMADs today. And because I didn't do one yesterday because of the Christmas party. And I have a lot of other things going on, plus work stuff. Let me just get inside and see how much I can get done today. But yeah, it's gonna be kind of a slow day because I'm gonna be at the office all day. So surprised, it's already lunchtime. Yeah, while I was at work, I uploaded ALAMAD from 2 days ago, not yesterday's quite yet, but from 2 days ago. And then I also did I uploaded the pictures from yesterday from the Christmas party and stuff. And I still have to assign some of the originals to Mand actually, but I'm gonna do that later. I have one more ALAMAD to edit, but I think I'm going to edit it tonight because I really need to start studying for, or preparing for my oral, which is at 3. It's almost 1 now. I'm gonna go get to-go lunch really quickly and bring it back to the office. My oral is at 3. And I also need to try and write an extra credit essay for Japanese if I can. I don't know if I'll have time at this point, but I'm gonna try. I need it. So I'm gonna run to Memorial, grab some to-go food, and then come back and start working hard. Okay, I ate lunch in my office really quick, and now I'm headed to my oral. I'm headed there early a little bit to go practice with Jason before the oral starts. I've actually been working on. Okay, so let me explain. I wanted to go to Bahama Bucks yesterday after church, and then I realized, or I found out, that Bahama Bucks is not open on Sundays, and I was really disappointed, and I really want to go because I was really looking forward to it. So I'm trying to get a group together to go tomorrow after I get off of work. So that might be happening too. So I've been trying to figure out the logistics of that all morning and afternoon, and I'm gonna go try and kill my French oral. LOL, that French oral though. Okay, so I got there 25 minutes early, and Jason and I were reviewing through the questions right before the oral started. How the oral works for French is a little bit different than my other classes. So, well, the biggest difference is we didn't have a midterm oral, we only had a final. So this is the first time I've oraled with, that sounds weird, first time I've had an oral exam with my French professor. So I wasn't quite sure what to expect, but basically all I knew going in was that there's gonna be 4 note cards, and there was with each note card was associated with a chapter of the book, and with each note card there was a list of 8 questions that we had to answer. So our partner would pick a note card for one of the chapters, and then whatever note card they picked, say they picked the note card for chapter 3, then I have to answer the 8 questions listed under chapter 3 topics in grammar and stuff like that. There were 4 sections to choose from, and only one of them was had past tense involved at all. It was chapter 6, because that's whenever I think it was chapter 6, maybe chapter 5, that we learned past tense. I'm pretty sure it's chapter 6. We learned past tense, and so it was a 1 in 4 shot of getting a past tense question. So anyway, well, first of all, Jason and I had agreed that I was going to go first, but I got confused by whenever she was okay, whoever wants to go first, go, because she was doing it all in French. I was whoa. So I picked the note card first, thinking that I was going to be drawing for my own questions, but I was drawing for Jason's questions. So I was oh, dang it, Jason's going to be going first. I wanted to go first. So I read Jason his questions, and he answered, and then he and the professor talked, he and Madam Pierce talked for a little bit, and then it was my turn, and then of course of all the things that Jason could have picked, Jason picks the passé composé, the past tense questions for me. I was are you kidding? So I had to answer all the questions in past tense, and then her follow-up questions after that were all in past tense too, most of them, because the questions I'd answered before were all past tense. So how the oral works is it was 1 part prepared questions, 1 part impromptu questions, and then 1 part reading. We had a little paragraph reading that we had to do afterwards. I think I did pretty okay. There's only 1 word that I know for sure that I messed up, and that was bad. But overall though, this is 25 points out of 100 of my final exam, and the lowest I can get on this is an 11 out of 25, so I know at the very least I got an 11, but I hope it's at least above that. Just for showing up, I got almost a 50, so it's over, it happened, and I never have to take a French oral again in my life, and now I'm officially done with all assignments except for finals, because my Japanese extra credit essay, I have an hour and a half to do it, but I honestly don't think I could do it in that amount of time, and if I do, it would be a really bad essay. And just for the amount of extra credit that I'm going to get for it, which will probably be very minimal, I just don't think it'll be worth my time to do it. I think I should just, like, I don't know, find other things to do more productive instead. So I'm going to go back inside. I'm probably going to edit a little bit and then see what becomes of my day. Okay, so I'm at work, kind of, well, I'm working right now. It's almost 5 and I had an assignment I had to turn in to Perfume Sensei for Japanese. So I had to run to Draper like right before 5. It's just about to be 5 o'clock. I had to, like, my boss was in her office to tell her that I was gonna be right back. So I had to just, but it's about to be 5 and I had to turn in an assignment by 5. So I just had to, like, peel out of the office for a second. So I'm, like, walking back right now. I've been uploading ALAMAD often. I didn't end up writing my extra credit Japanese essay. I just don't have time. I'm gonna go back and finish uploading ALAMAD and then get ready to go to the faculty dinner. Okay, so I've gotten all ready for the faculty dinner. This is what I'm going to be wearing. We have to wear all black, and so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna throw together the black that I have, so this is what I'm wearing. I wanna show you, I picked this up on my way up after work, and whenever I stopped by the JCR, I finally got my Brooks College mug. Ooh, so fancy. So Brooks College and whatnot. So I'm gonna put this over here with my collection of other mugs and such. I didn't get a fleece. Like, the people that, like, so, like, what happened, like, how you got a mug was, like, if you wanted, like, a certain amount of points in Brooks, or, like, if you were, like, the top however many people, then those people got a mug. And the even, like, lesser, like, the higher of those people got fleeces. And I feel like every single one of my friends, except for me, got a fleece. And I, like, I always get cheated out of this kind of stuff, because I got cheated out of a t-shirt last year, and a decal too, and a decal, and then I finally got a decal, and I finally got a mug, and I'm just like, why do I get cheated out of all this stuff? Whatever. Anyways, ignoring that, I'm gonna go to the faculty dinner now. It should be good. I don't really know exactly what we're doing except for singing, but let's go find out.
Also, did you know that they don't even make their cheesecakes at the restaurant?
Really?
Yeah, one of my friends went to culinary, they like it, yeah. One of my friends went to culinary school and he looked at working there, and then we found out they don't make their cheesecake there. Which, like, he understands for the consistency, but that's not fun.
Well, and they also have some of the most high-calorie rolls.
They have a range for worse.
Together and I put it time and then 3 times a week. So
I just got
Our hearts grow tender with childhood memories and the love of kindred, and we are better throughout the year for having, in spirit, become a child at Christmas time. Now, speaking of children, or more precisely, folks who act like children, did you see this now? Did you see this morning's Waco Tribune Herald comic page featuring Garfield the cat? Go look it up. Now, in this segment, the hapless and sometimes hopeless John, you know, it's John and Garfield, and you know who the smarter of the two is, right? So John is staring at Garfield the cat, who's just snoozing away. And John says to Garfield, quote, "Santa Claus knows whether you've been good or bad." Garfield doesn't move. And he bubbles this response about Santa. "He's a fat guy who does nothing 364 days out of the year." Garfield is Garfield. John notes somewhat poignantly, looking at Garfield still apparently snoozing, "You haven't been very good this year." Well, that's not news, right? Garfield, good, doesn't good. But Garfield is outraged, and he throws up his arms or his paws and he exclaims, "Who is that guy to judge me?" And that's a good point. Garfield is right on, because Christmas time is a season not to be judgmental. It's a time to be loving and kind and caring and filled with the spirit of generosity. It's a time to welcome and to celebrate our Savior's birth. O come, Emmanuel, which we will hear shortly.
Okay, so I am just now finishing up at the faculty Christmas dinner. So the Farrell Center is actually behind me. I'm just now leaving. I have a cool souvenir. Everybody had candles. I didn't film us singing. Let me rewind. So like throughout the program, first Ken Starr spoke, and then the chaplain gave the convocation, or the invocation. Yeah, invocation. And then there was like a band that was playing, and at the end of like the set is whenever like our group came on to sing at the end with them. And at the end, like, we sang Silent Night, and that's why we had the candles for Silent Night. And then we had to sing like Go Tell It on the Mountain, and then we also sang what was the third song we sang? Something else. We sang something else, but I can't remember. So yeah, it was really good. The food was so good. I ate so much. I had like 2.5 cheesecakes. Ooh, it was really bad, and I can't eat cheesecake. I'm gonna regret that so much later. I'm kind of excited because now that this is done, I'm gonna go back to Brooks right now and kind of chill out for a little bit. We're supposed to be having a movie night tonight at 9. I don't know if I'll make it to the whole thing or not. I don't even know what time it is right now, so. And I parked really far away. I parked like all the way towards the outside because normally it's pretty crowded, but I guess I'm leaving after most of the faculty's leaving, so I always try and get like the spots towards the outside so that I'm not sitting waiting in line forever. But yeah, overall it went really well. It was really short, you know, really easy, quaint. Like it was just like a fun time. Like I always love the Christmas dinner. Like it's always one of my favorite things. I'm gonna drive back to Brooks, change out of these oh so nice clothes? What? Yep. And then see what's gonna become of my night. No homework has to be done tonight because the next 2 days are dead days and I don't gotta do nothing. So, welcome to the end of the day. What happened was after I came back from the faculty dinner, I was super exhausted. In the Great Hall at 9 o'clock, they were playing a showing of Elf and making gingerbread houses and all that stuff. And we did this 2 years ago, and I was gonna go, but I was just so exhausted. I passed out. I was like, I can't. I wasn't even like an unintentional pass out. Like I was just like, nope, I'm gonna take a nap. Like I can't do this. So I took a nap, woke up, I went to Avery's room for a while, which is what you saw. And now I'm gonna go to bed. The first day of Dead Days starts tomorrow, so let's go make that happen. So I will see you guys tomorrow for at least another minute. Good night. Oh no, don't even look at me. Huh? Yeah, okay.